It is a new year, we have a new president, and best of all, we have been presented with a new Double Dragon video game. This time around, a new company is at the helm. Art Design Works now have their hands on the Technos licenses, and with that comes great expectations from Double Dragon fans. It's a tough road to tread, but the latest adventure of Billy and Jimmy Lee comes from a very specific place and time. Anyone expecting something similar to Double Dragon Neon can cast their hearts aside. Whilst Art Designs are very capable of creating some excellent 2D artwork, they've settled for a faithful replica of Nintendo ports. With that look comes an association with the spotty quality of the NES trilogy, as well as a limited palette which could undermine the rest of the product. As a fan of Double Dragon 2, the visual quality of this game makes me incredibly happy. Make no mistake, this game is retro to a fault. The platforming elements and cheap enemy tactics of the past remain. Groups will descend upon you and combo away. You do have strong counter moves which are necessary to alleviate this though. It can be frustrating to find your life melted away whilst being cornered. Enemies will track you at the top of ladders, leading to some cheap hits. These genre problems have always existed, but, with the strict intentions of Arc's retro design, they're here to stay for the duration. Background music offers a strong score with retro variants also available. The sound effects adhere to the visuals with a lo-fi assortment of beeps. For this isn't necessarily a bad thing. For fans of the series, it is still engrossing to punch and kick your way through missions. Basic enemies go down in a few hits, and there's plenty of combo opportunities for you to explore. Your moveset seems appropriately diverse with basic punches mixed with headbutts, back elbows and roundhouse kicks. I found myself reverting to a favorite couple, but keeping enemies pinned down and controlling a mob feels fantastic. At times, it feels a little too easy though. On my first playthrough I found my way to mission 7 before I ran out of lives and continues. There's dozens of enemies thrown at you during the campaign, but there's barely a handful that offer any real danger. For a game so committed to showing you the past, a level select does provide the game's one modern convenience. You can return to the story at your last beaten mission, so, if you're not up to starting from scratch, you can persist from a later point with a full complement of lives. Missions are predictably short with a good variety of locales showcased. You'll spend the majority of your time clearing screens and then moving on with a couple of puzzle elements and platforming segments playing their part. The latter can provide frustration. Jumping can be a little inconsistent, but the hazards themselves move predictably. You might lose a few lives till you figure it out. The story itself is over inside the hour, with unlocks being unleashed regularly after each stage's conclusion. Completion of this opens up the tower, which, as you would expect, is an increasingly difficult gauntlet of many floors. Progression here: this unlocks enemy fighters to play as during the story mode. This, along with the opportunity to play as them in duel mode, adds some length to an otherwise lean package. Dual and co-op modes are unfortunately offline only, although this can be circumvented with share play. I would have preferred a dedicated online option rather than a workaround, but I've enjoyed this as a solitary jaunt. Friendly fire can be turned on, too. That's not to say some unintended issues don't crop up. The PlayStation 4 proved it's probably the best experience of Double Dragon 4, but it can't escape the bordering problems which result in enemies being catapulted off-screen and out of your reach. They'll still be active and can cheaply damage you from beyond the limits of your view. It's a shame that wasn't tighter. It's easy to see why this game divides opinion. Arcs went for a specific style and lacked a little bravery instead of trying something bold and progressive. I can't really blame them, with Double Dragon being a much ported and often struggling series. What's been delivered is a throwback, warts and all. The base combat is enjoyable, if a little unrefined, with a competent soundtrack, and enough extras to definitely justify spending $6.99. As a positive, cautious first step with the beloved series, Double Dragon IV provides an enjoyable combat experience. The chosen art style undermines the game's quality somewhat, and the retro principles can lead to moments of frustration, but I think this is worth your time. Alright guys, let me know what you think about this game and if you agree with my assessment. I would love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Make certain to like and subscribe. Share this video while you are at it. If you enjoy the social media thing, you can find links in the description to our Facebook and Twitter pages. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day.
Bag of good and a bunch of twists, cause everyone too tough to be rocking like this. So come on, shake the load up, come on, shake loose your stress. I got a fifth and yak and I can't miss my chance, cause shorty looking too good with the way she dance. So come on, shake the load up, come on, shake loose your stress. Write a tune with the mood I'm in. Every day is a grind and I grind to win. Can't play the violin, so the sad song is over. Plus the orchestra ain't taking applications from a soldier. I'ma show you in the world too, I can make